Legend match. Hello everybody, today we are gonna study Legend of the Legend Lee Sedol and Cho Chikun's game. Last time you have studied with me with Cho Chikun's game, but today is Lee Sedol. As you know, sadly Lee Sedol retired for a few months ago and we cannot see any more his game. But even if he cannot show his game in the future, he showed many amazing games to us and he made us really happy. So today I prepare the fantastic game. After this game, Cho Chikun loves Lee Sedol really much because after they finished to play this game, Lee Sedol showed Cho Chikun very amazing move. So we can see this game together. Okay, you know this game was a bit old game, so their beginning was totally different than nowadays. At that time, white just approach here was quite popular, so Lee Sedol just made the active move. So you don't have to care about the beginning, about the information, because you know beginning popular beginning is always changing. So white just goes to the big place and then black just try to cut here. If black is playing like this, now black is handling the potential and influence, and white has approached here. You know, nowadays even black wants to handle this area, and this pincer is really popular if white just get into the 3-3 like this. Now this balance is much better for this shape, and even black just goes to the other place, then it was much better. You know, in the future we can think about the white to play the shoulder, and then if black just answer like the joseki, and now black balance is quite good enough. But you know, now actual game, black just pincer here because in this year it wasn't really popular. So at that time it was used a lot, and white just get into the 3-3. And even nowadays, AI is recommending this move more, but a long time ago, you know, it wasn't used to. Just now, always it was used to the Kone. But you know, since the AI is thinking this Aji is really annoying to handle. So nowadays, we use this move more, but you know, that's just a little bit different. So you don't have to care about this so much. Okay, after this, black just answer here one more move, but somehow it was a little bit concentrated, because if black just has played here, now this position is worse than here. When white plays shoulder, now black is much more concentrated. Now black shape is much smaller. That's why I cannot say the beginning was happy for Lee Sedol, because black has expanded for 2 moves there. So now white can play quickly, and white just save this 1 stone, and like this. Okay, as I follow the AI, now the AI was showing me such move. Wow, now this is quite interesting. Maybe I think most of them cannot think about this, because you know, we cannot say 100% we can use the AI move. Because now when we are using this move, if black is just going here, you know, white, in order to save these 2 stones, the white shape has to be very bad. So now it should be good for black. But you know, of course, AI can just calculate all the situation perfectly. That's why AI can even sacrifice these 2 stones, something like this. So we can't use about such kind of method easily. So anyway, in order to restrict this influence, and even knight move was available. But of course, the when we are using here, we have to accept black to invade here. So it should be a bit painful. So just Cho Chikun follow the normal joseki. It's quite normal. And black just approached here. Okay, even black plays here, this still AI keep showing us about such move. Maybe this is really good for each other. It can make black shape smaller, and this move can make black shape much bigger. So now actual game was like that, and white just approached here. And you know, if you just want to save this 1 stone, it will be quite heavy. Now you can exactly save like this. But you know, now after you save here, you are losing the left hand side. So Lee Sedol just made high quality tactics. Just he leave this 1 stone, and then he just tried to use this one. This is same as what AI was showing us. So this is really great move. Since this move, Lee Sedol is leading the beginning. because now you know white is too low, and even white pushes here, and black can make this shape really make it much bigger. So now this was amazing. Okay, and then Cho Chikun was keep pushing here. At that time, Lee Sedol made some over Hengma. He has played this Hane. Actually, even I play this one, I really want to Hane here. Because after Black plays here, we can see this kind of cutting. You know, if you cut here, if White just capture, and we can beat the upper side. So now it's not easy to think. And if White has to play here, and when we are saving this one stone, these two stones are not easy to move outside. Even Black can just try to beat this one stone again. You know, this is not easy to save. Even though you save, now you will lose all the control. That's why this Hane is quite attractive to play. This Hane, because we can see the cutting point. But this was a bit overplay. Just if Lee Sedol has played the strategy here, then now it's getting bigger and Black doesn't have to care anything. So now it was better for Black. But since Lee Sedol plays here, the point is the White cutting was much powerful than Black's cutting. Because now you know, even Black has some weakness. So maybe if your level is really good enough, then your first feeling might be this jump. Most of the time, jump is a good move. But in this situation, jump is not right one, because if White straight here, Black has to save this one stone. But the main point is when I push this one and when I make this one, this is became Sente. We have to save this two stone, otherwise I can capture this two stones. So you have to connect here. If this is a Sente, then Black doesn't have a reason to make the fighting. Now, you know, these two stones are weaker than White. That's why in this situation, Hangman method is Atari and connect here. Connect is making this Aji, push and cut. So now it was what he chose, but it was better for White. So now Cho Chikun just pushed here. You know, you shouldn't touch anywhere. If you just try to cut, and then if you cannot make the ladder, now this is became really bad exchange. You can't make the timing to save this one stone because you have to keep save these three stones. That's why now in this kind of situation you have to just push, because after you keep push here and you are gonna save in the right hand side, and I don't think you want to cut here. You have to use this way. So now I can say this kind of a push is also not easy to understand, but now after you listen my explanation you can understand. So Black has to connect here and then White to jump to the center. So still, you know, it's really difficult. Actually, I can say White became better because now even White territory balance was similar than just now, but Black was smaller than just now, since Black has a Hane here. Okay, of course, Lee Sedol was keep looking for this move, so he just has cut here. And then, but Lee Sedol told us he couldn't think about the sacrifice like this. Cho Chikun just sacrificed this one stone, these three stones, like this. Okay, so now for this result is I think almost even. Actually, when I searched the AI would suggest to us just save this two stone and all the stone as well. Just like here, and he could move two stones, and even though Black just try to capture this one stone, and just this is good enough for White. But to be honest, if I was White, I will think I'm not good, because this basically this area Black's position is really good, just like this. Yeah, but you know, we can't judge perfectly like AI, so it's really understandable like a human as a human. So now Black just pushed it and capture. This push is usually not good exchange, but if you just play here, then when after White Atari, after this Hane is not so powerful. White can even accept. But if Lee Sedol has a push one more move, since this next round, if Black just Hane here, White must answer here, otherwise Black can just keep Atari and try to surround. So now Lee Sedol is looking for this Hane. So this is really painful point. So White just keep playing here. Okay, you know, now is really difficult situation, and now is like 50-50. So Lee Sedol has played here, and after this Lee Sedol made some more mistake again. Since this move, Black just has to try to wedge here and try to capture this three stone. This is what he has to do that. Black shouldn't touch anything in the left hand side. If white is just saved like this and black has to cut here and try to get all the control and attack first, and then later we have to think about restrict at the left side. Of course, white can even think about some kind of a tesuji, but it should be right move. But in the actual game, Lee Sedol was keep trying to not touch the weak group. It's also really understandable as a human. So now black just hane again, but white was keep playing double hane as well. If white is just connecting, then black is really good to go out to the left hand side. But you know, Cho Chikun is keep hane and try to keep push. But the point is that after black plays like this, somehow black support all the white to make the left hand side territory. That's why it was really not good hangma. So now I can say white is leading, and I think even Cho Chikun was thinking he is leading enough. After this, and Lee Sedol was showing us really good invasion to black's white territory. Just like, you know, the white the player, Cho Chikun's the nickname is the breaker of the opponent territory, but this time it's changed. Lee Sedol did that because now left hand side is really big. And next move is invade here. Wow. You know, now he wants to make something. If Lee Sedol is playing here, this is also possible. After that, black can even make the call, and then we can handle, and we have to attack this group. But Lee Sedol was thinking this call was not really attractive for him. He just wants to save like this. And it's very easy to save into the corner. You know, about this kind of life and death is very easy to save. Of course, not that easy, but just if you have to make some tesuji. If you attach here, and this is seki, and if white just try to make here, and you can try to sacrifice, and you can try to capture these two stones back. That's why black can alive easily. So now Cho Chikun just blocked one time, and Lee Sedol has to keep focus to save. And here, and hane, and stretch. If white just capture like this, however, and black will try to keep push and try to go out to the left hand side. So now Cho Chikun just decided to block here and give up this one stone and get the sente. This is what he did, and it was really good plan. But actually in this situation, this is what we are using normally, but even AI is showing us this was better. Wow. Which means if white just has played here, then black saving position is much better than actual game. And of course we will think about this way, because basically corner is a very big place. But you know, AI judgment is perfect. So after this, just AI is showing us just give up this one stone and try to break the left hand side. It's quite understandable. So since anyway, you know, if as a human we will choose this one. Yeah. So anyway, the Lee Sedol show was really basic tesuji. So after that, I can say white is leading, because since black exchanged all the move and he gave all the left hand side, and if he cannot attack where this group, then white is leading enough. So next move, Cho Chikun has played here to take care of these 4 stones, and it was really good move. And black has to answer and push one time. Okay, after this, maybe I guess Cho Chikun was thinking he is leading enough, so he showed us some passive move, and this is the human psychology. Now first, still this group, and then between this black, their fighting hasn't finished yet. So white can just continue to play this move and looking for this vital point at the next round. And black was supposed to answer here. You know, maybe you may want to know why I don't play this first. If black is just answering here, then of course we have to do that. But always you have to think about whether black try to beat white again. Like here, and black can wedge, and you have many cutting points, right? And you have to take care like this. And then you can hane. Then now this is not working. BK white will be captured. So now you have to think about such kind of move when you want to beat your opponent. So now it wasn't ready yet. So white has to just play here. And when black answer, and now there was the timing to reduce right now. It was really good timing. White can just ask one time, because now we can just get many territory here. And black is supposed to play here, and then we can jump. Then now, you know, black has to save, now connect. After this, white can do many things, even like the knight move, and we can just keep support to this group and try to beat this one. So if white was just playing by caring about the construct, white could get such kind of move naturally. So now black didn't have a chance to get into 3-3, but just in the actual game, Cho Chikun just turned around to the territory style. So he just played the normal move, how he could defend the corner, and then black got the center. Black can have the hangma first at the center. So Lee Sedol has played like this. Somehow, you know, white couldn't bother black. White had a chance to bother black first. But this one also a bit slow. If you see the LG final game with the Park Jung-hwan and Shin Jin-seo was used to such kind of move, like this. But now, he could use this one. It was much faster. Then same as that game. When white pushed here, we don't have to block here. We can just stretch here. Then black stepping was much faster than actual game. So now it was not fast enough. So now I can say almost 50-50. If white plays well now, then still white can be better. But after that, Cho Chikun was showing us the one more passive move. He was thinking maybe he was leading enough. He just has a touch here with the Kusumi. But you know now, just like after black plays here, Atari, and now this is not big enough. Somehow even the white just has black just stretch here. White couldn't reduce enough. So now at least it has to be like this. This is much better to press black down. And you know this is not working. White can just get into the black's territory. If black just want to try to beat white, now it doesn't work as well. If just black wants to go out, you know, now we have to do that. After this, we don't have to connect. If you connect, then black can capture. You can just make the ladder like this. Here, this is ladder. So now, even large knight move was working, and even that I show you just now, after this, white just has played this one time, then this is also good for white. White reduce black's territory, even though white doesn't save here. And then if white just try to take care the left-hand side, or just try to exchange all the move here and make clear and try to answer, then white was leading enough. But the actual game, we can see that normal human psychology. Yeah. Sometimes also I'm making such kind of mistake when I'm leading the game. I'm thinking that I think that moment is mostly dangerous. Just like I know I'm leading some point and I'm leading enough. At that time, usually I make mistake. Maybe you can understand it too, because we are human. Yeah. So now after this, even Lee Sedol just has played here. Black was not bad, but now Lee Sedol start break one more time into white territory. He just invade here. Wow. And you know, he is thinking about the cutting here. So now he wants to bother white and he wants to try to make the knight move. So now Cho Chikun said that no, like this. You know, if black cannot save this one stone, then this is a bad exchange. So Lee Sedol has to really save into the white territory. And it's not easy, really. And Lee Sedol has played one more quite attractive move. This means if white doesn't play anything, just try to ignore, then black can try to use such kind of sente like this. You know, after this, now white has to answer all the move. Which one is good? I didn't read detailedly, but yeah, even I just do that. If black just capture here, and we can try to capture this white, and white has to just keep go out like this. And then, maybe, yeah, here, like this. Yes, still this is working. So now Aji is not really clean. So if you are just thinking about the net directory and it doesn't work, but black can just use some kind of a Aji. So now this is working. So Cho Chikun just has the answer here. But actually with this move, then white has a much better move. Because since this, black can make it larger. So somehow not easy to capture right now. So white has a chance to make this exchange right now. And then white just have to leave it here. and then try to capture. Then now white could capture the black. Even though black is making same as just now, now if white just answer all the move like this, then black cannot catch up the timing. Black just have to connect here, then white can just try to save here. So it was okay for white. But now the main point is white shouldn't exchange here. If you exchange here, then after that when you are going here, when black just push and cut here, you cannot save here. We had some great move like this. And when you are connecting, I'm gonna capture here, white will be captured. So now white just has to ignore like this, then we can make something. Now white is getting bothering from black. So we can make something there. By actual game, just Cho Chikun answered here. Now this was quite slow. Since black plays here, somehow it's not easy to capture. So of course we cannot answer here. It's really easy to save. So now Cho Chikun just has to try to bother this black. And then since instead of exchange and try to cut, push all the sente. Okay, so now this is the highlight of this game. Still it doesn't mean black can make two eyes perfectly. So now black has to use this white weak group as well. So if you are just thinking about making two eyes like this, it's impossible. Even when you are making bigger, now the space is not big enough. So even white just answer here is impossible to save. Even you made all the sente, cannot. But just now, Lee Sedol prepared some move. He has played here. Yeah, just like where he wants to fight with this white. And this has a very interesting variations. And of course white has to try to push and cut. There is no other way. And white need to cut. And black made the sente here. And because if black just accept here, white can just capture these 3 stones. Like this. Yeah, now black is gonna be captured. So black has no other choice. Black has to do that. And Cho Chikun has stretched one time and white has to play here. And black has to go out here. Just Lee Sedol told us maybe Cho Chikun's calculation was something trouble. Now here is like normally when you are looking at this shape, just like when white push here, we can see that black is gonna be captured like this. Black cannot save here. This is what we can read. And second time, when you are doing here, the point is when white is playing here, black can make this center first. White cannot give up these 2 stones, otherwise black can capture these 4 stones as well. So when you are saving here, when I'm connecting here, now white cannot fight. Now black can connect everything, white will be captured again. So now even this is seki, white cannot play, white lost all the territory. So now Cho Chikun maybe couldn't see this move. And another one, we get to have one more mistake, just like we get to read like Atari first and then push. Somehow black has to block here, but you can capture. But what's wrong? Even black can make this center first, then white must answer, then black can just try to honey. So it doesn't work again. So Lee Sedol was guessing it was something trouble for Cho Chikun's reading. But main point is Lee Sedol show us why he is genius player. After Cho Chikun has exchanged here, and Cho Chikun just resigned, But main point was Lee Sedol wasn't thinking he was leading right now. Just like the still is difficult to game because he was reading one fantastic move from now. What do you think? Just now I told you that white cannot push here. Since push here really cannot make anything. Even you attach here, I'm not gonna play like this. I'm gonna exchange this one time and I'm gonna play here. So it doesn't work. And even this Atari doesn't work. It doesn't, even you exchange everything. As I told you, even though this is seki, it's not possible for black. No, it's not possible for white. Seki is a horrible result for white. White doesn't have any territory, That's why it's not okay. Then what about other move? This one? Yeah, if you are doing here, black will just go out here. And when you are cutting this one, and even now this is not easy. Now this one, black can make the free call. I can use the call straight here. And even you are stretching here, then I can do that. Now this is like maybe yeah, Seki, but this Seki is really horrible. Even I can save this group, and this is Seki. Then okay, I show you some variation. Then what do you think about the next move? Now you can just try to stop the video and try to search. And Lee Sedol was reading this move around 10 steps ago. He was saying like fantastic. He read fantastic move when he plays around here. So you can know how his reading is great. Just like I really cannot think. I think even this is my actual game. I don't think I can see easily. Yeah. After he resigned, just like after Cho Chikun resigned, Lee Sedol was surprised that how come? And then he showed this move to Cho Chikun directly. And then Cho Chikun was getting shocked. Wow, you know what's the meaning? And just like if black just answer, white can just push here. Black cannot do anything. So black has to basically capture this one stone. But the main point is that since this move, then black cannot catch up the timing of this one. It's not sente, white can just capture. So black has to just go out here. White can capture these 3 stones again. So now, since this, then what about another move? You know, if you just answer differently, then I can just push here. Even though this is the Seki, it's not okay this time because I'm not sure how black can make even Seki. Okay, now when you are doing here, even we are making Seki here, you know, it's impossible because this will be captured. It's different than just now. So now, since this move, black's best move is just pushing here, Lee Sedol was reading perfectly. He was preparing about this result, and then white has to play here and then give the 1 stone and make all the sente. Now this 1 stone is important. If black capture, then white will be captured. So now white has to answer and black plays here. And if white just answer and black can capture this white, so white has to capture this group and then black can save here. So Lee Sedol was preparing this variation and white has to keep push here, and this is still long game. It didn't have to resign. But main point is, yeah, you know, as a normal player, but actually Cho Chikun is not a normal player. You know, he is a legend as well. And his reading is also great. So we can't say, even though Cho Chikun couldn't see this move, we cannot look down for him. Just, you know, I think many of the players couldn't see this move. He is Lee Sedol, that's why he can see that. You have to think like that, okay? Yeah. Even I don't think, wow, how can he see this move? So now, just now, that was the best result. And after Lee Sedol showed this move, many people are thinking Cho Chikun respects Lee Sedol a lot, and he loves Lee Sedol because he is really showing amazing talent to Cho Chikun. Even this move, you know, if you just make the mistake, just now I told you that black has to sacrifice first and make here. If you make the wrong order and you just play here, and it doesn't work because I can just ignore. I can try to hane here first, and when you are capturing, I can capture this 3 stone. So black's ordering has to be perfect. So which means Lee Sedol was reading this variation when he plays here. I cannot say anything. Yeah, he told us when he was having the review. So now, how many steps is he going to read? Okay, yeah, let's try to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 steps! Are you a human, really? Oh, so amazing, isn't it? So, we couldn't see this move in the actual game. That is a bit sad part, but maybe I'm not sure if the Cho Chikun's opponent was not Lee Sedol, whether for example, if Cho Chikun's opponent is another player, whether he could show this move or not. That was Lee Sedol, that's why he can show Cho Chikun in 1 second. So anyway, it was really genius move. So this game was yeah, it could be much longer, but since Cho Chikun exchanged this one, he just resigned because he was thinking that he was just he had some reading trouble. He couldn't make anything. That's why he just gave up this game. So about the game quality, just both are just sometimes black was leading and sometimes white was leading, just like 50-50. So even now, if he just see this one, it would be 50-50. So it was not really easy. So this game anyway, the even Isadora get this move, it doesn't mean Isadora is losing, because he can break the half of the group, just like here. You know, he can save half. And even he show us the basic Tetsuji of the invasion. So even here was great. And we can see the human psychology. When we are winning the game, we get to use the passive move. And even also that is one of the big weakness, what I have to fix. So we can learn many things with this game, and then mainly we saw that why Isadora is a genius. Yes, it's really good. Okay, how did you watch this game? Did you enjoy to watch this video? If you enjoyed, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I'm gonna prepare next time more interest game, and see you guys. Bye.